Ladies and gentlemen, Healthy Criticism here. I'm hoping you are enjoying this synthwave as much as I am, because this is actually pretty fire. I took a little bit of vacation. It's been a while since I posted a video, I believe a couple of weeks, but what better way to come back into it by playing a little bit of a resource management game, right? It's set into space, guided by space birds. Right? That sounds pretty exciting, right? This is Starbirds. It is developed and published by Tucana Interactive. I'm hoping I'm saying it right. If not, well, you know, pick an easier name, I guess. This is very simple. It should be a quick one. It comes out, hopefully, by the time you see this video on September 10th of 2025. I'm recording it a day before, so hopefully the video's gonna be out by the time the game is out. So before that, we're gonna take a look at the settings. It's very bare bones, as I said. It's a very simple game. It should be a quick video. You got a full screen toggle here, which is borderless window. It's not actually full screen. You got resolution options. Obviously, as you can tell by the aspect ratio of this video and by the resolution here, there's no ultra wide. It doesn't really matter. This game is not made for ultra wide, and you're not really gaining anything with the ultra wide, but you might see my cursor move out of the frame, you know, just like that. Hopefully not. VSync enabled or disabled, if there's a toggle for that. We got target frame rate. I like that it says screen refresh rate. Maybe not everybody knows what refresh rate their screen is. I don't know anybody that has a 5 refresh rate. Maybe if you're playing this on a gaming handheld, you want to preserve the battery as much as possible. But it's there, 5, 15, 30 as well, some presets. There's no custom, but it doesn't matter. It's you got all the options that you might need. You also can also set it unlimited, but if you have virtual synchronization, vertical synchronization on VSync, you're not gonna meet the unlimited. It's gonna be your screen refresh rate. Anyway, that's a lot of words for such a little thing. Quality level, you got performance, balance, and high fidelity. Obviously, very bare bones, but you do have a lot of sliders. You got master volume, music volume, sound effects volume, rocket volume, and cutscene volume. There's a little bit of voice acting in the beginning cutscene of the game when you first launch it, but that's about the only one that I've seen so far. You got some controls here that I don't really use, and you have some other options for language, tooltips, and game runs in background, on or off, which is nice, you know? That's about it for the settings. We're going to continue now, and we're going to go into our map, and this is our map. This is the main hub area that we got, and first and foremost, we're going to we're going to start with getting a quest from the captain, and it's going to be to collect laser and mirror. Whatever that means, we're going to accept that. There's going to be some dialogue here. It's going to say the laser sail ships, the laser sail ship is missing. Mirrors. I can't read today as well. It's been a while since I made these videos, I guess. And lasers. We need more production steps. Click their icons on the quest to proceed. We're going to click laser here so we can see we need an optics factory. We need uranium. If you hover over, it tells you where you can find it. We need glass. I guess it's made. You combine uranium and glass, which has been undiscovered, and you have a laser that is being produced. And we need the optics factory for that. So then we're gonna click that laser or whatever. It's gonna tell you there's gonna be some conversation there, and I want to see the mirror. You make it again in the optics factory with glass, light alloy, and mirror. Let's see, how do we make glass? We need a refiner and we need a quartz. Okay, pretty interesting. You can kind of go back to what you need there. This says quartz is being used for laser and glass, silicon is being used for quartz, laser, and glass, and the extractor is going to make all these things here for you. I'm going to leave the wiki there. If you want to explore more things here, you got scrap and everything, so you can kind of see where you're going to make those, you're going to find those. So let's start. Let's click this guy. That's how we get victory. We have tech points, and then we have credits. Tech points are necessary to go to a planet, and then credits are resources. Basically, they're going to be used to build things in those planets. So let's see. Do I want to go here first, or do I want to go here first? Do I want to go here? There's a lot more options here. Let's see. What does the magnesium give you? The magnesium gives you magnesium. Nothing. Just it doesn't make quartz. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go. Fuck it. We're gonna go here. gives us access to those comets there on the back. So when you first get into a comet, you can use the WASD keys to slowly and painfully move around, or you can right click with your mouse and kind of drag it and see where you want to build first. So it's always good for me to build somewhere where there's going to be other options nearby, or I can just go here and bam. Once you put your thing down, it'll show you all the resources that you have available. You got a deploy rover option here, which is going to be this little guy, and you kind of move this guy around to collect coins, credits rather. That's going to go in your credits bank, and then you can use that to build new items. It's kind of a fail-proof game, honestly. If I did mess up in the beginning a little bit in the first tutorial, it's probably because I wasn't understanding how to complete an achievement so I can get my credits. But yeah, if you run out of credits, it's not at the end of the world. You can just kind of ride your little rover around and see. It's a little kind of a chore to do so, but you can acquire credits as you go and kind of not lose the game. You're gonna have to try to lose this game. So let's see here. This guy, what does he want? He wants silicon, he wants uranium, and he wants aluminum. Which one should we do? Let's do silicon because it's handy, right? And the more we do it, the more we get rewards. So we're gonna get the extractor, and we're gonna put it here for the silicon, and then you click and drag the tube to go into your ship right here, and then this little ship sends you back to the big ship after it's done collecting things. Now the game suggests that you should not have more than 4 refiners on the rockets, just because they're not going to really handle all that stress, and that's when you kind of build a new one when you want to. So we got energy, logistics, and production here. Let's see, what else can we collect from this planet? We got this, which is aluminum. We're going to put that down. Going to send some aluminum back home. And then the last one that we need is the uranium, right? Let me see. Oh no, we're already getting uranium. We need silicon. So silicon is this one. The light green. Looks kind of like diarrhea from a baby. We're going to take our extractor, put it here as... Oh, okay, that did not work. Let's see if we can cancel that. Put it here. Stop rotating the planet, please. And we're going to put that there. So now we're collecting everything, which is nice. We're going to go into production here. Refiner. What does a refiner refine? The refiner refines quartz and it refines water into oxygen. There's no water. Oh, yeah, there's no water here, so we're not going to worry about that. This is all being sent to our ship, which is nice. And we need to collect 4. And we collected 4, and we got some rewards here, and we got some new missions here. So let's do this one so we can find some iron, right? And then this is your key here. This is kind of how you can't really lose. We have a silicon extractor here. I'm going to select this one because tech points are more important for discovering new planets. So we're going to accept that. And eventually you just kind of sit idle and the mission is going to collect. You collect your rewards. Again, it's really impossible to lose in this game. It's kind of like a relaxing, enjoy the vibes, manage your resources a little bit, and then you are good to go. So we're going to go hit enter here. We're going to see, what do we have here? We got magnesium and uranium. So let's land here. Ah, shit, everything is so far away. That's okay. We're gonna build excuse me. We're gonna build an extractor here for that sweet iron, and you know what, we're gonna build another one for some little more uranium, and I'm gonna build another one right here for some more iron. And that's all going to be sent there. Let's put a rover down so we'll collect some coins. Why wouldn't we? It's all free. I wish there was an auto toggle or a research that you can do to kind of let that happen on its own. We got landing pad and launch pad. The launch pad is going to send resources to the station on other asteroids, and the landing pad is going to be able to receive resources from another planet. So let's say we go here. I don't think it's going to be available. Oh yeah, it is available right now. So right now we have, we don't have any other any other launch pad anywhere else, so we can't really do it. We need iron. Well, I have iron. Oh, actually, I don't have iron. Iron is right here. Let's enter this. It was magnesium or aluminum that I discovered. Alright, give me the iron. There we go. There it is. So we're going to click that. We're going to send it there. We're going to do another one because why not? We're going to send it there. And that's essentially going to feed us all the resources that we need so far. And then after we do that, this is going to collect. This is going to finish. We're going to get our credit. And then eventually we should be able to build launching landing pads so we can actually send stuff. So we can actually craft the material that we need. So again, we need lasers. Give me that credit. You know what? Give me this one. And we're going to be getting a lot of credit here soon. So let's see. We got to figure out how to make lasers. So we got the uranium right here. And then it needs glass. Well, glass needs quartz. Well, quartz needs silicon and water. So water is right here. So we have to discover this. And we're going to have to enter. So after we enter here, we got this, which is going to be, okay, where's the extractor? We're going to get the extractor, send it there, and then we already have aluminum being collected, so we're not going to have to worry about that too much. Sulfur, I don't have any sulfur anywhere yet. I do have water coming in, so we're just going to accept that. And you know what, I'm going to put another one down, just kind of expedite that water collection right there. And we're gonna go collect this, of course. Give me some more uranium stuff. All right, let's go back on the map. So we got water here. We got uranium, aluminum, and what else was it? Magnesium, silicon, uranium, and aluminum. So we need glass, right? We need quartz. So we got water and silicon being collected. So we're gonna need a landing pad right here. Let's see, logistics, landing pad. Yes, landing pad. I'm a little confused, aren't I? Okay, we got the landing pad. It's gonna go extract. Yeah, that's 4 right there. And we're gonna go back on our map. Accept this, and we have the water. All you got to do is really just drag it into this landing pad icon. So now this is sending resources here. Or at least it should. There we go. There's a little rocket. And it's sending the water here, which is nice. So we're going to enter. And actually, we need to dismantle this pipe because we need a refiner. So this is the production here. We're going to put down the refiner. Because the refiner is what's going to give us quartz, which is going to give us glass. Okay, it's getting a little complicated right now, but bear with me right now. So we're going to put the refiner right here. Is this... What do we need for quartz again? We need silicon. Where's the silicon? Where are you, silicon? We're going to get the extractor. Go here. Send it there. We're going to go here. This is the water coming in. Oh, that's not it. Oh, never mind. What are we doing? We need water. Oh, in the chemical lab. I completely dropped the ball. Let's destroy that. Production, chemical lab, right here. We're putting this in. We're putting this in. And now this is going to be creating quartz. So now we have quartz being created, right? We may have fucked up a little bit because there's not a lot of room here. So we're going to have to expand right here. So we got the quartz coming in. The quartz is used to create... Where are we? Where are we? Let's go back to the wiki. Quartz is being used to create glass. How do we create glass? Well, it's going to be in the refiner. So we're going to have to build a refiner right here. Let's put it right here. And then this is going to send the quartz into the refiner. And now it's making glass. Which is awesome. Because we need glass to make... whatever the fuck we needed to make. Well, the mirror. What was it? The mirror. Yep. So now we need the optics factory. How the fuck do we get optics factory right here? Well, we can research it. Because we do have some tech points. We're going to collect this. Give me some tech points because we need the tech points. I get it now. You need to create the prerequisite of what you need to create and send it to your ship. And then you can actually unlock the research. So this one needs silicon and aluminum. I thought I was creating silicon from... Yeah, this was a place that's creating silicon. Why is it not sending any to the ship? There's silicon right here. So that's a little surprising. Maybe there's too much strain on this? I'm not sure. It's okay, we're gonna figure it out. This is almost done, however, and I can go back here and I can actually destroy this pipe. And here we go. Optics lab is finished. We're gonna claim this. We're gonna put down the oh, it's expensive. Wow. Okay, we're gonna destroy this pipe, and then we're gonna connect it here. And now it needs 3 electricity. It needs energy. Okay, so how do we get energy? Solar panels. Can't wait to use some currents flowing. Let's see. Energy. Solar panel. Research it. It needs glass again. So never mind. Destroy this pipe and keep sending glass back to the ship because we need 10 of it. So this is kind of stuck here. It's not getting any more silicon, which is really silly. Because we got aluminum, we got uranium, and we got silicon, and it should be getting sent back to the ship. But the ship is not taking it. So why don't we just do this? Why don't we just destroy this pipe and connect it there? So now we got 2 and 2. Let's see if this is actually going to help. Alright, let's get some credits here rolling. We're going to do this one, we're going to do that one, we're going to do this one. Solar panel is unlocked. What does the solar panel need? 75 credits. Oh, there's actually specific places you can put it in because it will give you more energy. So let's do... Okay, what can we get away with here? Let's do that one, and then let's do that one. So now we have 4. Do we need to connect it? Yeah, we do need to connect it. And now it's getting... Oh, is this too close? Yeah, it is too close. Let me see if I can delete this. Okay, so now we need to destroy this pipe, send it there, and then send that there. Okay, it should be getting glass. Okay, we're gonna get the crucible. What does the crucible do again? Small crater. He needs a small crater. Creates waste. Light alloy. Do we need that? I'm gonna build one just in case. It needs aluminum, so let's build an extractor here. Send some aluminum your way. And then this, what else does it need? Crucible, it needs silicon. Where is this silicon? Use silicon. Come here. Put you there. There we go. Oh, it needs 3 energy as well, so that's going to be a little annoying. Okay. And then it creates light alloy. But we need energy, so let's give you some energy. Shall we? I'm going to put one there. Oh, fuck, we're out of gold. Okay, well, that's, I can be easily fixed, I think. I may not sound relaxed playing this game, but I promise you, this is not stressful at all. It's just kind of like a waiting game at some point. After a certain point, it's going to be just a waiting game. Give me that money. Give me that panel. We're going to put you right... Oh, it has to be in the sun, too. That's actually pretty smart. Okay, I'm going to put you right here. Okay, now you're creating alloy. And what I want to do is put a launch pad right here. Actually, you know what? There's a launch pad that's not doing much there. You're going to be sending alloy back into the ship. Let's see what these guys want. Link 2 solar panels. Can I? Oh, so you can only use 1 cable. Okay. Can I delete this? Still getting energy. But this still needs something to come in. What does it need? I've got... Oh, I don't have uranium going in. Oh, okay. This is uranium right here. So why don't we just do this? Why don't I just do this? I won't be able to go through that pipe. Okay, so I'm gonna have to delete this pipe. And then send... Oh, fuck, there's the solar panels is blocking me. Shit, okay. Go around? There we go. I should be making it now. Okay, and then I can take this guy and send it like that. Bam. So that's where the puzzle comes in. It's just... You're gonna have to figure out how to route these things, man. You gotta plan ahead. You gotta be really careful with how you do things around here. So this is making laser. Give me some gold. I need gold. I've tried out this pipe hub for my neutron accelerated beam line. Perhaps you can research it for this purpose. Let's see if I can research this. Research, what does it need? It needs, okay, we're already getting this, so that's fine. We can wait on that. Wow, this is actually coming along together finally now. Okay. Okay, so I made a laser, which is nice. Now I need to make mirrors. And I make mirrors by bright alloy and glass. Okay. So now that I have the glass coming in, okay, I don't need to make more lasers. So let's scrap this right here. I need glass and the alloy. So we're gonna scrap this pipe as well. We're gonna send this here. And now, what the fuck? Why are we making laser? No, we should be making mirror. I got glass coming in. Right? And then I've got, okay, there we go. Now we're making the mirror. So we just need 10 mirrors, and then we beat the game. We beat this level, and that's it. I'll just go back on the map, and I didn't have to go through all these hoops to go on these guys. Yeah, I'm just going in here. Fairly easy, fairly simple. Making some lasers, and I'm only guessing this is gonna get a lot more complicated down the line. So let's put the rover down because I want some money. Give me some of that money. Give me the sweet money. And we got the pipe hub for whatever fucking reason. Splits and merges pipes. There we go. That's... Do I really care for this right now? You know what? I'm gonna not use it just in case I can beat the game with this. Victory, and there it is. I don't need no pipe hubs. I got this. That's the extent of the voice acting. You're gonna get some quack noises and some bird noises, and that's about it. I mean, it went a little longer than I thought it would be, but I just wanted to beat the whole thing just in case something more interesting happened. But yeah, you got some cool cutscenes with some cool music. The music, I would say, is the strongest part about this game, and there's some voice acting.
Our crew will leave the rest of the birds behind. Those who remain will tell their hatchlings of the incredible mission they once shared. The solar sail unfolds to its full size of 5.9 square kilometers, reflecting the light of their home star as a final farewell.
There you go. Got some voice acting as well before we wrap this up. This was Space Birds. It comes out on September 10th, so hopefully by the time you see this video, I hope you found this useful, and I hope to see you on the next one. Peace.